This call is being recorded.
All right. Go live in about 3 seconds. Microphone up.
All right, brother.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the return of Masters of the Underground. I am your host with the Ghost, your friendly neighborhood psychopath, the illusionist. Tonight, I have Cykotik on the line, and I'm really looking forward to his interview. Thank you for being here with us tonight, homie.
Hey, thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get this interview for a while. I had some time where I took some time away from the station and everything. Had to work out some demons, but I came back to it, and you would be the first interview that we've had now.
Oh, yeah.
Return. So, what I want to know,
good to see you.
Foremost, how you came up with your name.
Where did I come up with my name? My rap name?
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty funny story, man. I was just sitting there. I was in jail. Just sitting there, man. I was writing raps. And I'm a huge Esham fan, man. Like, huge Esham fan. And I always thought it was cool how his name, Esham, stands for, East Side Hoes and Money. I thought that was pretty clever, man. Clever. So I'm like, I don't want to, like, bite his idea, but, you know what I mean? I kind of did, not really trying to. So I came up with, I was already calling myself Cykotik, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to come up with something that, like, meant psychotic, you know what I mean? Like the abbreviations. So I came up with Crazy Young Killer of the Illest Kind. And if you spell it out, it's Cykotik. So, yeah, that's pretty much how the name came about, man.
That's pretty sick, homie. I like that.
Right.
Right.
Things you think about in jail.
And I got to give respect to you for overcoming that, like being in jail and then coming out of that to where you are now. That's got to be a pretty cool thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. If you were to rewind 5-6 years from now, or go back in time 5-6 years, like, my life was totally in the wrong, man. You know what I mean? I was going down the wrong path. But, I've buckled down, man, and my last time in prison, when I got out this last time, man, I made a promise to myself, like, I'm going to go hard with this music shit, man, and I have been, dude. I've been giving it everything I have, man, for the past 3 or 4 years now, dude. So once again, man, I appreciate you having me on here, dude. I appreciate the fuck out of it, dude.
The honor's all mine. I've been following you for a while. I know that you've been busy in the music scene. I appreciate your grind. I know you got a new EP that's coming up that you haven't released yet.
Yeah.
I talk a little bit about that.
Hell yeah. My new EP will be part 1 of 2 parts. It's going to be a 2-part EP series, kind of like, it's practically the same album. I'm just breaking it down in 2 EPs. Because it seems like these days, like, a lot of artists are just dropping EPs. Like, it seems like fans' attention spans are smaller, and it just seems like, you know what I mean? It's like a better tool to grab people's, attention with, like, 5 or 6 songs instead of giving people, like, a 20-track album. And a lot of them songs, don't get heard. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to really take in a 20-track album or, whatever. So I just figured I just wanted to give them, like, 5 or 6 songs, and a couple months later give them 5 or 6 more, you know what I mean, for a volume 2. Just do something a little different, man.
Yeah, I agree. That's a smart marketing tool because a lot of people don't have the time for a full 20-track album anymore.
Right. People's lives are too hectic, man, and it's a lot for people to digest, man. You know what I mean? Me included, and I love music, man. I buy all these new albums, and dude, half of the fucking CDs I own, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even have time to listen to them, you know what I mean? Like, I got that new Emo album, I haven't even listened to it. I got the new Lex albums, I haven't fucking listened to them. It's just, it's hard to find time to really listen to all this dope music coming out, man. So I just figured I wanted to give people something real quick, a few songs, you know what I mean? Instead of just, making a whole full-length album right now.
Right, I think it makes a lot of sense.
Right. And
because even for me, I work 12-hour shifts, so when it comes to listening to music, I don't have a lot of time. It's either in the car on the
Right.
way to and from work or on my days off.
Right. So in the end, dude, it's basically I'm giving you guys a new album, but it's just broke down in 2 separate packages. You know what I mean? So there's
Right.
gonna be Demonology Volume 1. That's probably gonna drop in April, May. I'm guessing here. Don't hold me to that. And then probably August, September, maybe sooner, I'll drop Volume 2. And I was thinking maybe like later after that, like do like a deluxe version with Volume 1 and 2 as one package with bonus tracks, possibly, you know, a DVD or something. Something cool like that, man, just for the diehard fans.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick.
Right. That's my focus right now. It might change a couple months from now, but as of right now, the new project's called Demonology. They're EPs, and there will be 2 volumes. Motherfucker.
What made you decide to go with Demonology for the title?
Actually, man, that's a real good question. Like, I'm obsessed. If anyone knows me, my girl will attest to that. I'm obsessed with paranormal shit, man. Like, Ghost Adventures is my favorite TV show. Fucking Zach Bagans is my fucking hero. Like, I'm
Dude, that's
really
me,
in. What? I'm sorry, what?
I'm not even lying.
Kinda
That's
cut
me
out.
and the wife Saturday.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that was a good episode. But yeah, dude, I'm just really into paranormal shit and ghosts and demons, and the shit really interests me, man. And I don't know, man, it just seemed like a good title, man. It seems like I got a lot to talk about on that subject, because whether people know it or not, man, I feel like everyone has at least been oppressed or possessed by some kind of demonic entity at least once in your life, man. And the fact that, like, you don't know what you're living with, like, I'm sitting here staring off into nothing. How do I know there's not a fucking, you know, ghost there staring back at me? You know what I'm saying? It's just shit like that
Right.
that goes through my head, man. I don't know, man. Call me the new Prozac. You know what I'm saying? You ever got into Prozac's movies?
Oh yeah, I love Prozac.
The Haunting on Hamilton Street DVDs he's got and shit? Hell yeah.
I haven't seen the DVDs,
Cool.
but I love his music.
Did you know Prozac does that shit, though? Ghost hunting and shit?
Oh, he did the ghost hunting. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, man. Look it up, man. I don't know if it's on YouTube, or I think he still has it on his website or whatever. It's called Haunting on Hamilton Street, man. It's really good shit, dude. So, yeah.
I'm gonna check that out because I love paranormal shit. So.
Oh yeah, me too, man.
You
I'm
can't go wrong. You got
obsessed with it,
paranormal
dude.
and you got Prozac.
Hell yeah, dude. Just the shit interests me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, it's the perfect
Right.
theme for horrorcore music, you know? Instead of all the slash, kill, stab shit, you know, I kind of want to be creative with shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what my fans get, you know what I mean? I do horrorcore, but my shit's different, man, you know? I feel my shit's a little different than your average horrorcore music, man.
Right. I think it's pretty cool when you mix it up instead of, like you said, the slash, kill. A lot of it's like that, but when you switch it up and add something paranormal, that's still horror. It's just a different aspect of it.
Right. What a lot of people don't realize, man, is there's horror everywhere. You know what I mean? There's evil and good within everything in life, dude. It's just like people don't realize that. Like, they're just like, oh, kill, worship Satan, you know, whatever. People don't realize, man, that you can find horror in anything in life, dude. Like, to me, life is horror. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like depression, sadness, despair, fucking, like we were just talking about, paranormal shit, of course, murder, fucking. There's so many subjects, man, that is horrorcore, but a lot of people don't really realize it, man.
Right. It's easy to tap into it just to look around.
Right.
Hell, you can even watch the news and find something that's horror enough.
Exactly, man. Exactly. The fucking news is the best horror movies there is, man. You know what I mean? Like, this world's a fucked up place, man. Right. So, yeah, that's just what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to tap into, like, new stuff, new subject matters, stuff that, you know, I'm not saying have never been talked about, but just something new, man. You know what I mean? Something creative. how many horrorcore rappers out there is like murder, 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 gore, gore, like it kind of gets played out after a while, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love that shit. I love that shit, man, but I don't know, man. Try to flip it up a little bit, man. Give it a new
you're
look,
just
man.
striving to be a little bit different. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right on.
Have you ever had any personal paranormal encounters yourself?
I don't want to say for sure not. I mean, actually, I'll say no because I haven't had any like paranormal actually stuff like happen to me where I was like, oh shit, that's a ghost. I think maybe the closest thing to paranormal is like when I was younger, man. I was around like 6 or 7, I believe, and my grandpa had just passed, and the home that we were living in, you know, was a home that he built. You know, and the more and more that I get into the paranormal shit and demonic possessions and hauntings and shit, like the main thing that they'll tell you is when someone passes, their spirit is still connected to shit in their lives. You know what I mean? Like, say like, I don't know, man, like, what's the most important thing to you in your life?
Well, I would be my loved one, my wife.
Right. So if you were to pass, bro, chances are your spirit would be attached to her. You know what I mean? Because that's
right.
What you long for. That's what meant something to you. So, like, with my grandpa, I believe he built the home that my family lived in. So, obviously, when he passed, he still had ties to that home. You know what I mean? That's His spirit wasn't at rest, man, is what I'm thinking. I just see shit, you know, just magically lift up off of tables and fly across the room and just little things like that, man, that really can't be explained. I mean, I haven't ever been possessed or attacked or anything like that, but I've definitely seen some shit as a younger child that made me, you know, scratch my fucking head like, what was that, you know?
Right.
So,
And that's more what I was talking about, if you've just ever seen anything unusual or experienced something unusual.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure we all have. I'm sure we've all seen, like, you know, shady shit, like lights just turning off or turning on, or, you know what I mean? Or shit like misplaced, like, dude, I know I didn't put that shit there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or like, you're like, I know I did put something there, and now it's over here.
Shit, my girl thinks her house is haunted, man. 2 years being here, man, being around here, like, I haven't seen anything, but she swears up and down this place is haunted. I wish it was, man. Like, I'd have some fun with this fucking spot, but I really don't think it's haunted. It
would give you some new material to write, too.
Absolutely, man. Give me something to do, man. Go get me a fucking EVP recorder and be like, what's up? Who the fuck are you? What do you want? Want to buy my new album,
then
motherfucker?
You get something back. Then you get something back and you just add it into your albums.
Hell yeah. Have the motherfuckers bumping that new Cykotik shit in the Beyond. Jamming that new Revelation.
That'd be pretty fresh. You could be like, even beyond the grave, they listen to Cykotik.
Right, dude. Here's an EP about you guys. You fucking demons. But yeah, man.
So you do a lot of live shows and live tours?
Yeah. Actually, it feels like I've done way more shows than I actually have done. You know, I collect all the flyers, all the shows I've done. I think I'm at, like, it don't seem like a lot, but looking back, I'm at like 60+ shows, man. Which, you know, should be more. But, you know, in 5 years, that's a lot of shows, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a decent amount.
Yeah, about 10 shows a year, dude, the past 5 years. That's about the average, man. I wish I could do more. What's that?
Favorite place do you have a favorite place you like to perform?
Oh my God, dude. My favorite place to perform is Wisconsin, dude. Like, the crowds in the wicked Wisconsin, man, is like nothing else, man. The closest I've seen was Colorado, which makes sense considering, you know, LSP is based out of Denver and everyone knows Dark Half's from Wisconsin and them dudes are amazing and, you know what I mean, the shit that they built with the cult shit movement. It's obvious Colorado and Wisconsin are the best places to play, man. For underground horrorcore, man. anywhere in Wisconsin, anywhere in Colorado, man. Those are definitely the best markets for this shit, man. Without a doubt.
Right.
It used to be here in Michigan, man, but things have changed, man. Like, the scene here ain't what it used to be, dude. And it's kind of heartbreaking, man. It's the main reason I even moved up here. Because I'm from Ohio. I don't know if you know that or not. I'm from Ohio, man. I got signed by an indie label up here a few years back and decided to move up here, man. You know, growing up thinking, oh, Detroit, Michigan, that's where the wicked shit was born, you know what I mean? It just seemed like the best place to be, but when you actually get in this shit, you start realizing things have changed, man. You know?
Yeah, I hear you.
Definitely.
And that is probably pretty heartbreaking because you move up there for that, and then the scene changes, and you gotta travel around more.
In a way, yeah, it was kind of heartbreaking. Was like, fuck, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Like, I feel like it don't matter where you're from, dude. You know what I mean? If you got good quality music and it's promoted right and you actually believe in what you're doing, you'll make it, man. You know? That's what I'm saying, man. Everyone has their own different ideas of what making it is. You know what I mean? To me, making it is to be able to buy a house one day, own a few cars, and live comfortably, man, to where I ain't got to worry about bills and bullshit. To me, that's making it, dude. You know what I'm saying? If I could honestly be like, right, if I could be like, I just bought a home. Dude, homie, it can even be like a nice trailer, man. A home's a home. Just to be able to buy a nice fucking house that's mine, have a couple reliable cars, man, and just enough money to feed my family, dude, to me, that's success, bro. I don't need millions of dollars.
Whenever you're happy with what you've done, then that would be success.
Right, man. I'd rather be infamous than famous, bro, all day. When it's all said and done, when people bring up horrorcore music, I'd like to be in that conversation, you know? I want them to be like Scum, Mars, ICP, Cykotik, you know what I mean? E-Shop. Like, I just want to be mentioned with the greats, man. That's literally my goal, man, my focus.
Right, and I think you're already well on your way to that, homie.
Truthfully?
Yeah. I mean, just think about
man.
the song that we're going to be playing with from you tonight. You got Kid Crusher and Tommy Netgirl on there. So already you're thrown in there with those names who are already associated with the other names you just talked about. Like, they throw them in the same group. So
well, I appreciate
your name's already
Oh, yeah, dude, thank you so much, dude. I totally appreciate what you're saying, dude. That shit means a lot to me, man. Hearing you say that, dude, like, that means a lot to me, dude. Thank you. But in this game, man, a lot of shit can be misinterpreted. Like, just because you got this dude on your album or this artist on your album don't mean shit, man. Everyone has a price. You know what I'm saying? So just because you got couple cool collabs on your album don't mean you've made it. You know what I mean? It just means you've got some money to spend for collaborations. But yeah, man, I'm definitely, my name's definitely getting out there, man, and I'm very, very, very grateful to the ones that have helped me get to where I'm at. One being my girlfriend. I wouldn't have been able to do any fucking thing with this music the past few years without her help and her support. So I owe a lot to her, man. I owe a huge amount of gratitude to Gino Cult Shit for doing Sleep Forever with me. That song is taken off. It's a fucking hit. I doubt I'll ever have a song for the rest of my life that will ever even match that song. That song's excuse me. That song's amazing, man, and it's the way fans have taken to it, man. It's crazy, you know what I mean? I used to sit around and daydream about that shit as a kid, dude, and to actually see people telling me, like, dude, I love this song. I listen to this every day. Like, this helps me through so much shit in my life. And it's not just that song. There's several songs that people tell me, oh, I love that song. Like, that's why I do this shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because I was that fan. Like, oh, I love this song. Like, this song means so much to me. Like, these guys are speaking to me. You know what I mean? To have someone tell me the same shit that I've said about artists I look up to, it's humbling, man. Like, to hear you tell me what you told me, like, bro, that's amazing, man. I used to fucking daydream about people being fans of my shit. It's a reality, man. So I thank you, man, for taking the time to check my shit out, bro. That means the fucking world to me, dude.
Oh yeah, and I know you're gonna blow up also because of your commitment to the music, like your passion for it. You can hear it just from this interview. You're gonna be talking about it. You can hear your passion and your voice through it, and that's gonna draw people automatically, man.
I agree with you there, man. Like, no one can believe in you until you believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm definitely determined to make it, and I'm not gonna stop until I do. Until someone fucking kills me, man. Like, fucking whatever comes first, man. I'm definitely gonna keep grinding, man. And that shit you just said, man, is that extra gas in my tank, man, that I need, to get to where I'm going. Because at the end of the day, man, I don't give a fuck how dope you are, how much work you put in. If it ain't for you fans, man, we ain't shit, bro. So, again, dude, thank you,
That's
bro.
true. Even like this with a radio station, if it isn't for the listeners, if you don't have listeners, you don't have anything. You can do stuff like this all day long, but without the people that participate and listen in on the show, you got nothing. So we appreciate our listeners just as much as you appreciate your fans.
Absolutely, man. Like I said, dude, like, you guys can have the dopest radio station in the world, play the best fucking music, but if no one's tuning in, what do you got? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? You could go record the dopest fucking hip-hop album in the world, dude. I mean, whatever people, consider dope, like the bangingest beats, the best punchlines, the dopest metaphors, the tightest 16s, the most catchiest hooks. But if there's not an audience that gives a fuck about it, dude, what does it matter? You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Right.
So have you ever had anything crazy happen at any of your live shows?
Crazy stuff at live shows. Actually, man, the craziest shit that I've ever witnessed or been a part of at live shows, it's not even crazy, it's bullshit. Like, I'm not going to name no names, but when I first got into this music, the label I had signed with, let's say I signed with a fucking crook, man. A fucking low-life, rip-off, piece of shit trash, bro. Basically, I'm not going to say no names or anything out there. If anyone knows my beginnings and where I came from, they already know who I'm referring to. But, yeah, man, the craziest thing, bro, honestly, is like I had mentioned earlier, I love Esham. So Nodis and Mastermind and them dudes, like, they're among some of my favorite artists, man. Like, I really look up to these dudes. So when I first signed my deal with Nocturnal Records, I was in the group Illville. We had an opening show with Mastermind of Nodis. And, dude, I look up to this dude a lot, man. What happened is my label had booked the show, and they didn't pay Mastermind. Long story short, they didn't pay the fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
To me, that was probably the craziest shit that I've ever fucking witnessed, because I'm like, how the fuck are you not going to pay this man his money? The motherfucker's a legend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude could end your career before it even starts, man. All he has to do is be like, that dude ain't shit. These motherfuckers ain't shit. You're done, man. So that right there was probably the scariest, most, you know what I mean? Like, eye-opening thing that has happened in my career, man. Like, honestly, how are you going to bring this man to your show, promote this show for several months, you know what I mean? Offer the strength of, hey, Mastermind's coming, and then you don't even pay the fucking guy? That's shitty business, bro.
Yeah, that's that's like a common sense thing, too.
Right. So long story short, Cykotik is no longer with that record label.
Yeah, that's probably a smart decision.
Yeah, I can't be involved in shit like that, man. I believe in doing good business with people, man. I believe in doing people right, man. I believe if someone gives you a service, you should pay for that fucking service, man. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Like being a man of your word. If you say you're going to pay someone, then you pay.
Absolutely, man. And another thing, fuck it, while we're on the subject, another thing with Mastermind, man, this same label, agreed to pay for a collab with the dude. So I do my parts. I send it for them. He records his shit. And when it comes time to pay him, obviously they didn't pay him. So, yeah, long story short, man, that was the craziest shit I've ever been involved in this music shit. Because I'm a fan first and foremost before all this shit. You know what I mean? I'm a huge music fan, huge horrorcore fan. So I looked up to this dude. And here I am, like, looking like a piece of shit because my label's not paying the guy for his fucking shit. So, yeah, man.
Right.
That's probably.
You never had any.
It probably wasn't.
Jump
It
on
probably
stage
wasn't.
or anything.
It probably wasn't the answer you were looking for, but that's probably the craziest shit that I've seen, man, at shows. Believe it or not, there's probably some more crazy drunken shit I've seen fans do, or fucking groupie bitches like acting like whores all in the crowds and shit. But nothing really, comes to mind. That's
So
the
you
one
never
thing
had
that,
anybody try and jump on stage with you?
Well, I mean, most shows, man, like some of our shows, like especially early Illville shows, man, like there was always people hopping on stages, diving off of stages. Like it was straight chaos, man, when I first got into this music shit, man. It was fucking fun. But, like I said, everything happens for a reason, man, and I'm better off where I am now as an artist. I'm happier where I am as an artist. I ain't got to worry about no bullshit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have any pre-recording rituals or anything you do before you get in the booth to record?
Rituals? Not really. There's one thing that I try not to do, though, is smoke weed. And I love smoking weed, man, but for some fucking reason, dude, when I get super baked, I get in that booth, and, like, I just can't read. Like, I really forget the flow and the way I want to. I don't know what it is, man. Like, my fucking producer, man, he still laughs at me about this shit, man. I came over, man, he had a blunt. We were all. I hit it maybe 2 or 3 times, dude, I swear. I fucking step in the booth, man, I'm just like I literally just froze up. Like fucking Eminem on 8 Mile, dude. Like, I couldn't fucking speak, man. So I try not to get super stoned before I get in the booth, man.
Yeah, I hear that.
Or
Do you
get
get
drunk
stoned
before
whenever you
performing.
write?
What's that?
Do you smoke to help you write your lyrics? Because I know a lot of artists.
Oh,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, yeah. When I'm writing, dude, I definitely, like to stimulate my mind a little bit. It does help. I mean, I know a lot of people rely on drugs and shit like that to tap in to inspiration and get ideas, and that's cool, but I don't like to, like, depend on it, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
I can write a rap fucking on my deathbed, dude, and it'd be dope shit, in my opinion. So I don't feel like I need anything to write, but it definitely helps, dude. Do you do music, man?
Yeah, I do. I have 3 songs out.
That's what's up, man. You should send me some of that shit, man. I'd like to check some of it out sometime. But
Yeah,
for
I'll
real though,
definitely,
like, how do you
after
do it,
tonight's
man?
show, I'll send you the DJ Snickers did a graphic music video from one of my songs called Haunted Radio. Kid Crusher
Word,
mixed and
man.
mastered that one for me.
That's what's up. What do you do before you write a rap, dude? You know what I mean? What are your rituals? How many
I actually
demons
don't really
you
do
summon?
anything. I just pop into whatever beat I'm listening to, and I just chill and try and get my mind
Right.
into it.
Right. So you don't
Like me, I don't smoke or drink or anything like that. So for me, I gotta
Right.
just try and clear my head.
So let me get this straight. You don't break out the old Ouija board and light some candles and call upon the Dark Lord?
Nah, I don't do anything like that.
None of that shit, huh?
Nope.
That's cool though,
I can
man.
watch enough episodes of Ghost Adventures like we were talking about earlier and find something
Hell
paranormal.
yeah. Dude, that show inspires the fuck out of me to write, man. I don't know what it is, dude. Like, I love that show, man. That's my favorite show. If I could meet anybody, in this life before I pass, it'd either be Zach Bagans or Jonathan Davis of Korn, man. Those 2 people are my heroes, man. But yeah,
And
man.
that's another interview I'd love to have on this show sometime. Zach Bagans or anybody from Ghost Adventures. That'd be a pretty sick interview.
Have on your show?
Yeah,
cool.
on my radio show. Because I don't just do music. That's why I changed our little slogan to say "real entertainment for real people," because I like to expand out and interview more than just artists.
Right, than just underground artists, right?
Yeah, I like to expand out actors, actresses, directors, comedians. I don't care. I'll have anybody on the show. I just like to kick it with people. Like, this is my way of connecting with people.
Right, it makes it more of a legit station, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and something like that would, like I said, with my loving of paranormal and horror, having somebody like him, or even like someone who's maybe not as well known. Like, I know a few ghost hunters that I'm trying to get on that aren't on any TV shows or anything like that. They're more localized, but it's still cool to have someone on your show like that.
Well, homie, if you ever get that dude on your show, let me know, because I want to call in, and I got a couple questions for that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I will for sure.
The things I'd ask that guy.
Yeah, I've hit up people from other shows as well, like ghost hunters and stuff like that.
I don't like that.
Just gotta keep working.
Really? Right, I think that show's whack, dude. I mean, I don't know what it is about the Ghost Adventures. I don't know what it is about the Ghost Adventures crew, man, but as soon as they step in a place, dude, that shit just it's like a magnet, you know what I mean? And you can tell it's not fake.
Right.
It's real shit they're capturing, man, you know what I mean? It's real, EVPs and sounds. Like, I don't think it's fake, dude. You know what I mean? Like, when you watch Ghost Hunters, like, they really don't capture shit in comparison. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
like both shows, but I think Ghost Adventure just has something about it that draws you in a little more.
Right. I think it's Zach, man. I think there's something to do with Zach, man. I don't know. I think there's something that he was born with, you know what I mean, that helps him tap into the paranormal and communicate with these people so easily, dude. Because there's no other fucking ghost hunter that gets and captures the shit this guy does, man. You know what I mean? That's why everyone's like, that shit's fake. That ain't real. It's fake. Nah, dude. It's these fucking... Because, dude, they'll do, like, fucking rituals and shit right there, you know what I mean? Crazy rituals. Like, they go above and beyond to get action and shit, dude. So, yeah, man. I feel like the devil follows that fucking dude, man. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it in a way, they're exposing, you know what I mean, the truth to people, man. Because, the devil,
right.
they say
would
the
you
devil,
ever go,
not to sound like a Bible thumper. Would I ever go hunting with them?
Yeah, they do those public ones sometimes.
Oh, dude, I would love that, dude. That would be a fucking dream come true, dude. That would be the bomb, dude. Straight up.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Wouldn't you?
Oh, of course.
I mean, I ain't gonna front.
You go on something like that, and then you got material right there that you could write about as well. Just your experience going on the ghost hunt.
Right. To be honest with you, dude, like, for the intro of this album, I would like fucking the dopest shit in the world would be Zach Bagans to do the intro, man. That would be the fucking bomb to me, dog. Have that dude, like, read the intro. You know what I mean? That'd be sick as fuck. Kind of like what ICP did with the Great Malenko with Alice Cooper and shit. How he did the intro
when you
for
have
him.
Somebody.
Yeah, dude. To me, that would be the bomb.
That would stand out too, because that nobody else has had him do an intro that So right there,
whoever
that's gonna catch your attention.
Right, whoever thought of shit like that, But obviously, dude, that'd probably cost me a fucking arm and a leg and a left nut, dude, to be able to pay that guy, man. You
never know. It might not cost that much. It's just even trying to get a hold of him would be the hardest part. I mean, that dude is so busy all the time.
I heard it's actually pretty easy to get a hold of these dudes, man, because they're always open to emails and messages because they're always looking for new locations, man. That's how they get these locations. Their fans are like, hey, there's this place, or, you know what I mean? Ain't that how it works?
Right.
Ben? Ain't that how it
I
works?
think so. Like,
For
a lot of
those
the people I
events, when
get
they
on.
get like the fans and people like, hey, you should come here. Or, so yeah, they're pretty open to emails and shit, man. I don't know if he'd be down to fucking, do some studio shit, but
Hey, you never know, man. What I say is it never hurts to try, because that's what I do.
Right, but I know, dude, he's gonna rattle off some crazy ass price, dude. But that dude's a fucking millionaire, dude. You know what I mean? So if he's gonna go take time out of his day, it's gonna be worth it to him in the end. You'd think. Who knows, man? He might be cool as fuck. Like, dude, you're a huge fan, dude. I'm gonna do it for free.
That's what I mean. You never know.
Shit. Right.
You never know.
I agree with you, bro. That's how I would be.
People up all day, and you're surprised at some of the people that are just willing to do stuff. Even like interviews, like, some artists are probably charging, and others you just hit them up and ask, and they're willing to do it.
Right. I mean, that's how I'd be if I was him. It ain't like he needs any more money. He's got one of the most popular running fucking shows on TV, dude. So it ain't like it's a payday for the guy. He might be cool, like, hey, dude, you're that big of a fan? I'll do that shit for you. That's how I'd be. Seriously, I would. Fuck it, I would. Like, hey, man, that's a cool.
Well.
You know what? I might try to actually do this, man. Like, talking about this shit, like, I might actually try to hit this motherfucker up, man. Be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
See,
like,
that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
Right.
Encourage people to chase after it.
Right, man. You're right. You never fucking know till you try, man. And what's it gonna hurt? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I want to go ahead and give you a chance to talk about the song that we're going to play for the last probably 10, 15 minutes or so. We're just going to air your song in a loop for everybody to listen to. So I want to go ahead and give you a chance to talk about that before we get into that.
Okay. So the new single, well, I don't really want to call it a single. Let's call it a leak. Because I'm not actually going to drop an official single until the day the EP is finished and drops. The actual official single will come out. Hopefully I'll have a music video for it in time too. Which, before I get into this EP, for all my fans that are wondering, there is video in the work for a couple tracks off of the Revelations album. And then videos, I hope, will drop before Demonology does. That way I ain't like, okay, well, Demonology's out. Let's go back and drop a video from the last album. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to,
right.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to get the videos out before the album drops. So I've been kind of slacking on, videos for this album, but I promise there will be at least one nice, dope-ass visual from the Revelations album before Demonology officially drops. But looking at, the way this year's went, I dropped Revelations in April. Here it is, it's like 8-9 months later. It's time to give my fans some new music, man. I mean, I gave them a free mixtape in September, but those were throwaway tracks. Some of them wasn't even mixed. It was just like a free, a free mixtape, like, here, guys. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to new music, a new album, it's definitely time. I feel it. It's the right time. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to finish this EP, because I'm not going to record this EP and then start recording the next. I'm recording both of them simultaneously, and I'm taking, which ones I think work for the right, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not 100% sure when the album will be finished or released, but I can promise that it will be the spring. Late April, early May, late May. April or May is when it's dropping. And once again, I'm rambling, but the first leak from the album will be All I Know, featuring the Australian OG, horrorcore wicked shit OG, Kid Crusher, my motherfucking brother and homie, and one of the dopest motherfuckers out there doing wicked shit, horrorcore underground hip-hop, Tommy Necro the Solanum, my bad. Don't kill me, Necro. If you're listening, bro, I'm sorry. I know how to say your name. And the homie Don Arias from Sick Gang. Also, he used to be part of Slaughtercore, SCE, dope-ass rapper. Shout out to Don. Shout out to everyone on that song, man, especially Kid Crusher, man. Like, I've always daydreamed of having a track with Kid Crusher, man, and now I have 2 of them bitches. So,
Right.
yeah, man. I'm proud of myself, man. A lot of people may see it as being arrogant or, you know, talking shit, but I assure you, dude, I'm not that person. I'll be the first to tell you I ain't shit. I've never been shit, and I'll never be shit. But when it comes to this fucking rap shit, I'm pretty good at it, man. And there's a lot of things that I've set out to do when I started this shit, and I've done it. And there's also things that I've accomplished that I never thought I would. So if that comes across as, you know, being big-headed or whatever, I apologize, man, but I'm proud of myself, man, you know what I mean? I've been to prison 3 times. I come from a fucking city where you fucking die or kill yourself, pretty much, dude. And I escaped all that bullshit and chased this dream, man, and I think I'm doing pretty good for myself, man, you know? So I'm proud of that, dude.
To me, you don't sound arrogant at all. You just sound like someone who's happy with where they've come from and where they are now. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. Don't get it twisted. I'm not content. You know what I mean? I'll probably never be content. I'll be where I want to be and have accomplished all my goals. But as soon as I accomplish goals, I set more. You know what I mean? That's how I am, man. I don't ever want to be satisfied. And I feel like the artists that make it and actually break through and become, you know, big are those artists that never are satisfied, that never, you know, get complacent.
Oh, I agree. Exactly.
That's why, you know, that's why I'm trying to drop some new music. Like, I know this new album ain't going to be out for another 4 or 5 months, but in the meantime, I want to give the fans, you know, something to bump. Because in reality, this track is the bonus track on Tommy Necro's new album, 3, No Cure for the Infection. It's a bonus track. So the song's already out there, you know what I mean? All the people that bought Necro's album, got the download, they've heard the song already. But I was being cool, like, hey, bro, you can have it for your album. I'm going to put it on mine, too, because, like I said, that's my brother, man. Like, I love that dude. If you've never heard Tommy Necro, the Solanum, go check my dude out. You won't be fucking upset. You'll thank me. The dude's a fucking beast. And I have high hopes for him as a musician, man. I feel like Necro has a lot to offer, man. And, of course, she just, you know, remember me. Free my nigga Bloody Ruckus. That's another motherfucker out there that I can consider my brother. Tommy Necro and Bloody Ruckus are my fucking brothers, man, and I love those 2 dudes. And Bloody Ruckus will make an appearance on Demonology Volume 1. Just going to go ahead and put that out there, just so you motherfuckers know. The first volume should feature Kid Crusher, Tommy Necro, Donna Rias, Bloody Ruckus, Damien's Design. We're working on a track. I got a track with Odium in the works. Me and my homie Richard Geen got some shit that might possibly make it on the album. Fucking, who else, man? Fucking Samson of Murder Music will be on one of the EPs. Magic Deuce, I'm hoping might make an appearance on one of these EPs. I really would like to get a track with Damien Quinn, Scum. You guys are going to be very, very, very happy with this EP when it drops, man. It's definitely going to be some dope shit. Anyone that calls herself a fan is going to like this.
I'm already looking forward to it, and I know all of your fans are looking forward to it as well. And I thank you for allowing us to be the first kind of station to air this song or to leak this song, so to speak. It's an honor for us to be the first people to air it like that.
Oh, yeah, man. Again, man, like I said, I appreciate you giving me this platform to actually leak this song for people to hear, man. You know, I could easily throw it on YouTube, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, fuck, you know what I mean? That what have you? You know what I'm saying? I could easily did that, no problem. But to actually, have a radio station that I respect, that I've been following your station. I see what you do. You've had Claus on here. You've had. I don't want to name no more names, dude, because I'm not 100% sure. But I see that you actually
I didn't
get out
have
there.
that was Underground Wicked Radio.
I seen the flyer, brother. It never
I
happened.
was gonna have him on there, but something had come up on my end.
Well, you tried to. Let's put it that way. You know
I
what
did
I'm saying?
have Chris Pope from Project Born on though. And I've had Rude Boy and DJ Carlito. So those were pretty
okay.
huge for me.
Okay. Well, shit. You said Rude Boy?
Yeah, I had Rude Boy on. I did a wrestling show called Tables, Ladders, and Chair Shots, and he was my first episode on that.
Yeah, dude. See, like I said, that's the shit. You had Rude Boy on there, man. You know what I mean? Rude Boy's the shit in my book.
That was amazing. That was cool to sit there and chill. I said that was such an amazing interview to hear his stories and everything that he was talking about. It's still something that's like very humbling to me now. Like it's one of those interviews where you still look back and you're like, I can't believe I had Rude Boy.
Exactly. Like when you started this radio station, someone told you like, dude, you're gonna interview the Rude Boy. Would you have fucking believed them?
No, not at all.
I mean, he's just a normal dude. Rudy, he's just a normal dude. But to people like me and you, man, he's the shit. You know what I'm saying? I love Rudy, man. Like, I respect the fuck out of some Rude Boy, man. Like, just like with the shit that happened, like with Cykotik Records, when that shit went down with what's his name, Will Stiegler or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Like the shit Rude Boy was saying was like, yes. You know what I mean? He's like, a spade is a spade, man. You know what I mean? Like, he's basically like, I don't give a fuck what he's done for Cykotik or whatever, man. Like, these allegations are ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. I've always respected Rudy, man, but hearing him say that shit, man, that definitely made me respect him a lot more, dude. Because, it seemed like I don't know, I don't want to talk shit or nothing, but it seemed like Cykotik was kind of like trying to make it seem like it wasn't that big of an issue. And Rudy was like, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, this shit needs addressed, man. This shit needs addressed. So, yeah, man, that definitely made me respect that dude a lot more. Which, there was already a huge level of respect there anyway. But, yeah, man, I really like people, man, that stick up for what they believe in, man. Even if it's not a popular fucking belief,
Right.
Even if I don't necessarily agree with them. You know what I mean? I can respect the motherfucker that believes in what they believe, man. Stick to their guns. But yeah, man, I wish I could have heard that interview. You got the audio of that shit still, or?
Yeah, I have it on my YouTube. I'll link you after the.
You got a YouTube channel?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Message me.
Yeah, I'll
when we're
you
done,
later.
man. Yeah, message me the link to your channel, dude, and I'll go follow you, man. I'd like to check some of them interviews out.
I have my personal one, and then I have the Masters of the Underground one. I still have to upload all those old interviews from my personal one up to the Masters of the Underground one. That's gonna take some time.
Right. Whichever one has, the most interviews is cool. I'd like to check some of them out, man.
That one has my older ones, because before I became Masters of the Underground, I went by, my show was called Wicked Shit, and then I had like the Tables, Ladders, and Chair Shots, and I had like 3 different shows. Then I decided to condense it down to Masters of the Underground, where I could just do everything and still have just one show.
Right. That's what's up, though, man.
I want to make sure I have enough time here to air your song in a loop, so I thank you for coming on, homie. I'm going to let you throw out whatever shout-outs you want to throw out real quick, and then I'll go ahead and loop your song for everybody to listen to. I want to thank you again for allowing us to be the first station to air your song.
Oh, man. Thank you so much for having me on, man. I appreciate you reaching out and asking me to be on the show. Like, that means a lot to me, man. Like, you giving me a platform to speak on my music, promote my upcoming albums. I'll forever be appreciative of that, dude. You're a respectable dude, man. Like, much love to you, Illusionist. Much love to Masters of the Underground. Everyone that makes this radio station that you're hearing me ramble on, pick. Thank you. Thank you to all my fucking fans that have tuned in, that couldn't tune in, but is anticipating hearing the audio when I upload it to YouTube. Thank you guys. All you motherfuckers that buy my albums, CDs, digital, share my songs, like my songs, comment on my songs, YouTube, Facebook, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation. Anybody that fucks with Cykotik, I love you. Thank you. You guys are the shit. Shout out to, you know, my family, fucking shout out to the Dolphins and Lake Chiquicaqua. Shout out to all the fucking turkeys that got murdered this Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, but you guys taste good. Shout out to Santa Claus. I hope you bring me what's on my list. I've been a good boy this year. I'm just bullshitting, but for real, man, shout out to everyone who fucks with horrorcore music. Shout out to everyone that fucks with Cykotik. Shout out to everyone that represents the cult shit movement. Shout out to my motherfucking brother, Bloody Ruckus. Pinkies up. Free my fucking niggas. Shout out to Tommy Necro. Shout out to Damien's Design. Shout out to everyone who fucks with me, man. If you got love for me, I got love for you. And that's what it is, man.
All right, thanks again. That was Cykotik. We're going to end out the broadcast tonight with All I Know, his new song that he just leaked for us to play on the station. It features Big Crusher, Tommy Necro, and Donna Rice. I know you all enjoyed it. We're going to go ahead and air that now to end out the broadcast. Be sure to tune in next week. We're going to have Savage Daffy and Suicide the Dead next week. We got a few other big interviews, so make sure you tune in to our Twitter, Masters of the Underground on Twitter, as well as our YouTube page for updates on that. Thanks again for coming on with us tonight, homie.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, man. Much love.
All I know. All I know. What's wrong with me? All I wanna do is see you plead the existence of everything that I see. I'm not the person that I wanted to be. Every time I fall asleep, I hear my victim screams. Haunted all my dreams and these demons that follow. Trying to avoid hell, my soul they try to swallow. Just a shell, a man that's hollow. Empty from depression, inside in which I wallow. They call me manic, my mind is schizophrenic. A migraine deep in my skull, I can't stand it. I'm going crazy, going insane as I panic. Contemplating murder in my mind, so I planned it. I need help that nobody can give. The medication I prescribe don't do shit. It counteracts the reverse effect, feeling sick. I'm on my motherfucking mind, this time I think I've lost it. All I know, they kill you. All I need, your body bitch. All I know, they kill you. All I need, your body bitch.
All I know, mutilation and violence. Voices in my head say to make us go silent. Shut up, bitch. I'm trying to argue with myself. casket. Wait, I ain't got a casket made. Grab a rapping trunk and then dump her ass in the shallow grave. Hey yo, shut the fuck up, bitch. All I know is that I love it, pretty pain on the car. Spill your brains in the trunk. All I be doing is chopping them up when I take off the heads and go off in the back. Rip out the organs and the freeze up the stores and the rest of the body go off in the trash. Look at the street like a demon, trapped in the style of miss. Catch up my slip and you whip and you pull out a trick and what happened to pull up the gun again. All I know, all I need.
Okay, I was waiting for you.